So the first question that we can start with is just in general, what would you do in your administration to improve education in the state of Texas for K through 12 students?
Well, thank you for asking that because education, like I said, is near and dear to my heart. And one of the things that is very easy to do, and one of the responsibilities of the governor, is to elect people. I should retract that, is to choose people, to appoint people to boards and commissions. And the Texas Education Commission is one of the places where the governor puts people in charge. Now, at the moment, we have a person who has never stepped a day, well, maybe as a student, but who is not an educator. Matt Morath is not an educator, is a friend of the governor, is a contributor to the governor, but not an educator. And if we want to improve the state of public education in Texas, the very first thing we need to do is to put someone who has the heart of an educator, who loves children, and who has the future in mind. And I have a couple of ideas for people who could sit there. We can just look at the best educators for 2021 and just consider those as candidates. They would be much better at the post than the current education commissioner. It's interesting that the two people who got that award last year are from around the border in Isleta ISD and McAllen ISD. We have Jennifer Hahn is one of the educators of the year. And we also have a Ramon Benavides from Isleta ISD. That's just one step that we could take, but there are several others. For instance, I am very concerned about counties that are losing population, rural counties, and their independent school districts, their ISDs are shrinking in population, and yet they are maintaining, bus fleets and administration buildings and sports facilities. And it is really, really hard with a shrinking population to maintain an independent school district. So it would serve us well if we could consider some of these districts and could consider consolidating them for the betterment of everybody in the districts. We can talk about other ideas, but for now, those are two that I just wanted to put forward.